What is the mass ratio of SO3 to CO, which should be mixed so that partial pressure become equal? Yes, first. Dan, Tanya, partial pressure of SO3 to partial pressure of CO. Ratio of partial pressure will be equal to ratio of moles. Ratio of partial pressure will become ratio of moles, and moles ratio will be given mass upon molar mass, given mass upon molar mass. Now this ratio is given as equal. That means it is equal to 1. So we can say W by 80 into 28 by W of CO will be equal to 1. That means it will be 7, it will be 20. So W of SO3 divided by W of CO should be equal to 20 by 7. 20 by 7. Very good, Sakshi. Shifa, Ibyal, Amod. Very good. Sanya done. So this thing is very much important, that partial pressure ratio is equals to mole ratio. Partial pressure ratio will be equals to mole ratio. Partial pressure ratio is equal to mole ratio. Partial pressure ratio is equal to mole ratio. Partial pressure ratio is equals to mole ratio. All of you done? Can we move to next question? All of you done? Only 4 or 5 students replied. What about others? Aditya, Amal, Ankit, Chetra, Chinmay, Heram, Janil, Madhura, Padma. He didn't reply. Sanika, Sanya, Sanjana. Yes. तो आंसर करो ना यार, यस से कैसे काम चलेगा? If pressure is increased, if pressure is increased 2 times and temperature is reduced to half, then volume would become V by 4, 4V, 2V square, V by 2. Yes, sir, won't work. ठीक है, आपने किया है तो you have to put it on this chat box. Then only I'll come to know. And try to do it. just सबसे जल्दी करने की कोशिश करो. अदरवाइज फिर उसी आंसर को रिपीट करते रहते हैं लोग. Very good, Amod. Very good, Sakshi. All of you got this? P1 V1 by T1 is equals to P2 V2 by T2. Very good, Faye. P2 is 2P1. V2 we do not know. Temperature is T by 2. T1 by 2. P1 V1 by T1. P1 से P1 cancel out हो जाएगा. T1 से T1 cancel out हो जाएगा. This 2 will go up. 4V2 is equals to V1. V1 by 4 will be the answer.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can you explain this again? I didn't understand.
See, pressure is increased to 2 times. So final pressure will be 2 times of initial pressure.
Yes,
Temperature
sir.
is reduced to half. That means final temperature will be half of the initial temperature.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Then equate it. T1 V1 by T1 equal to P2 V2 by T2.
So you can't use any other formula.
Which formula you want to use? Let me know then. Which formula you want to use?
No, sir. I was asking us randomly. You cannot use any other formula to find this
No,
answer.
we do not have any other formula. These are the laws on which the question is based. So we can use those laws only. You can say according to Boyle's law,
Okay, sir.
if pressure is increased, volume will become half. According to Charles' law, if temperature is decreased, volume will again become half. Orally also you can solve it. We do not
Okay,
have
sir.
series
Thank
of
you, sir.
formulas. We have only those 3 laws. And that's what we are using. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Average molecular speed is greatest
So just scroll up.
in
Okay, done, sir.
Average molecular speed is greatest in which of the following gas samples? One mole of O2 at 560 Kelvin, 0.5 moles of neon at 500 Kelvin, 0.2 mole of CO2 at 440 Kelvin, 2 mole of helium at 140 Kelvin.
So is this the rate of diffusion?
Rate of diffusion, why?
Uh,
Average molecular speed is greatest in which of the following gas samples? You were not there in last class?
I was there, sir.
Then
So is it the root 8 RT upon 5n formula?
you can say that you can relate it with the that thing also directly, the kinetic energy also.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. तो यहाँ पर एवरेज मॉलिक्यूलर स्पीड पूछा है ना. एवरेज मॉलिक्यूलर स्पीड विल बी व्हाट? एक सेकंड, यहाँ तो काइनेटिक एनर्जी नहीं पूछा है ना. आई थॉट इट्स काइनेटिक एनर्जी. So if it is average molecular speed, what formula I gave you? 8 RT by pi m. Right? So Nika, that's what you were saying. Hello. Am I audible?
It wasn't me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Madhura. This is what you were saying, right? That 8 RT by pi m. If average molecular speed is given, then it will be root 8 RT by pi m. तो ये तो constant है. R 8 R by pi will be constant. You have to relate temperature and mass. You have to relate temperature and mass. Yes, understood. What will it be then, Madhura? Very good. Which one it will be then? I think ये last वाला हो जाएगा. Fourth option. Root 35, root 10, root 25. This will be not even root 20, lesser than 20. Understood, all of you?
can you explain it again?
I said average molecular speed I gave you in the last class root 8 RT by pi m, right? Average molecular speed, average speed का जो आपको फॉर्मूला बताया था, remember that, सानिया?
Yes, sir.
देखो ये आपकी एवरेज वेलोसिटी थी. This was the temperature. This was the molecular mass. And these two things are constant. 8R by pi. ये तो constant है, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you want to relate them, what we will do, we will calculate the ratio of, we will calculate the value of T by M in all the cases. Because that is the only thing which is varying, which is changing. T by M. We will calculate T by M in all the cases. And we will see which has maximum value. The one which has maximum value will be our answer. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All of you understood this? All of you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's get back to the what will be the syllabus for. I will put it on the chat box only, Padma. Do not worry about that. We have यहाँ पर ध्यान. We had most probable velocity. We had average velocity. And we had root mean square velocity. Okay. Anyone remember what was mean? What was most probable velocity? Did I tell you in the last class what is most probable velocity?
Velocity of max number of molecules.
What do we mean by that? मतलब अगर हमारे पास एक कंटेनर है, if we have a container and we have thousands of molecules in that, we have thousands of molecules in that, thousands नहीं होंगे, वो तो बिलियन ट्रिलियन होंगे, but let we have thousands of molecules in that. आप किसी भी एक मॉलिक्यूल पर हाथ रख दो, you want to know the velocity of this, so you cannot tell its exact velocity, but you can tell that if 90% of the molecules are moving with one particular velocity, so then this molecule will have that particular velocity only. तो हम प्रोबेबिलिटी के बेस पर बोल सकते हैं अगर 90% ऑफ द मॉलिक्यूल एक पर्टिकुलर वेलोसिटी से चल रहे हैं, तो इफ वी आर टचिंग एनी ऑफ द एटम, एनी ऑफ द पार्टिकल, then there is a very high probability that that particular particle will also be moving with that velocity only. Understood? Maximum number of molecules are moving with that particular velocity. So if you are touching any of the particle, there is a very high probability that particle must be moving with that velocity only. Such velocity is called most probable velocity. Understood, all of you? Velocity accompanied by maximum number of particles. ठीक है, वो एटम भी हो सकता है, मॉलिक्यूल भी हो सकता है। उसको बोलते हैं मोस्ट प्रोबेबल वेलोसिटी। मोस्ट प्रोबेबल वेलोसिटी, तो ये है √2RT/m²। ठीक है। एवरेज वेलोसिटी क्या होगा, कैसे? एवरेज वेलोसिटी क्या होगा, कैन यू गेस इट? It is the mean of all the velocities attained by the particles और मीन निकालना तो हमें आता ही है। व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ मीन? V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus V4 Vn तक divided by total number of particles। Understood? Any doubt in this? कितना है? √8RT/m। डन शिवम?
Yes, sir. Done.
रूट मीन स्क्वायर वेलोसिटी, रूट मीन स्क्वायर वेलोसिटी क्या होगी? जो मीन है उसका स्क्वायर करो एंड देन टेक द रूट ऑफ दैट। दिस इज मीन, दिस इज कॉल्ड मीन। एवरेज इज आल्सो कॉल्ड मीन, तो पहले मीन का स्क्वायर करो, दैट इज V1 स्क्वायर, V2 स्क्वायर, V3 स्क्वायर, V4 स्क्वायर till Vn स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय n, और फिर उसका रूट कर दो, तो हो जाएगा रूट मीन स्क्वायर वेलोसिटी। अंडरस्टूड? Understood, all of you? Not visible properly, what do you mean by that? Now it's visible? Yes. It's blurred. Screen is blurred for all.
No, sir.
तो यश आपको फिर रीजॉइन करना पड़ेगा यार।
Sir, it's clear.
Okay. Values I already gave you in the last class. VRMS is greater than V average is greater than V most probable. Any doubt in this? these velocities are directly proportional to temperature. All these velocities are directly proportional to temperature. You should say square root of temperature, right? तो अगर एक क्वेश्चन देखें हम, average velocity of nitrous oxide. Anyone know what is nitrous oxide? I gave you in general chemistry. Is a meter per second at what temperature average velocity of carbon dioxide becomes 4a meter per second. Anyone know what is nitrous oxide? Nitrous oxide का फॉर्मूला
N2.
हाँ N2. चलो करो सॉल्व. ऑप्शन दे देता हूं मैं. 2t 4t 64t. सेवेंटी तो ऑप्शन में नहीं है. Yes, she's saying 40. 16t. सिक्सटीन टी. कैसे करेंगे? एवरेज वेलोसिटी is directly proportional to root t by m. Average velocity is directly proportional to root t by m. So we can say average velocity of N2O divided by average velocity of CO2 is directly proportional to T of N2O divided by T of CO2 into M of N2O, M of CO2. Right? Now, mass of N2O is 44, mass of CO2 is 44. ये तो कैंसिल आउट हो जाएगा. What left? Temperature. So this will be T divided by T of CO2. This is A and this is 4A. दोनों तरफ स्क्वायर करेंगे. It will become A square upon 16 A square. ये कट जाएगा. This will be T by T of CO2. So it will be 16T. Yes. Yes, Kamath, understood. Kamath, I'm talking about. Yes, Gaurav, आपको नहीं बोल रहा मैं. ठीक है, एक और ट्राई करते हैं. The temperature at which
So can you scale up?
yes, correct
Done.
answer is 16T only, na? Temperature at which RMS velocity of hydrogen molecule become equal to RMS velocity of oxygen molecule at 410 Kelvin. 40 Kelvin, 410 Kelvin, 820 Kelvin, 358.75 Kelvin. Idyal, you have not done the last question by your own.
So what is the last word of the question? Molecule.
410 Kelvin.
Okay, sir.
Done. Done. बहुत ज्यादा टाइम लगा रहे हो. So the temporal is O2. Yes, it is for O2. RMS velocity of H2 will be root 3 RT by 2. RMS velocity of H2 and RMS velocity of oxygen will be root 3 RT by 32. हमें टेम्परेचर बताना है. We have to make them equal. So root 3 RT by 2 equals to root 3 RT by 32. Squaring both the sides, it will give you 3 RT by 2 equals to 3 RT by 16. 3R से 3R कट जाएगा. This will become 8. One of the temperature is given. T will be equals to 410 by 8. That will be our answer.
Sir, how did it become 16?
This was 2. This was 32. ऑक्सीजन की जगह मास 32 होता है, right?
Okay, sir, got it.
Okay.
So,
Yes. Just leave these options क्योंकि मैंने options आपको गलत दे दिए. It actually the temperature was 300 Kelvin. I have just mixed the two questions. Yes. What you were saying? You can do one
no, no,
thing.
that
You can क्योंकि ऑप्शन में से आंसर नहीं मिल रहा है ना. एक्चुअली टेम्परेचर था वो था 300. मैंने गलती से लिख दिया 410. Yes, it will become 16 only. ये 32 है.
So that's
Okay.
what.
Okay. I didn't get that. Yes, that will be the answer only. And someone has calculated it also. A mode 25.625. Yes, Mangesh, that will be the answer. Padma, yes, it will be that only. Okay. I was thinking that only क्योंकि options में नहीं था ये 300 केल्विन था. मैंने गलती से इसको 410 लिख दिया इसलिए ऑप्शन में से नहीं आ रहा है. 300 लोगे तो ऑप्शंस में से भी आंसर मिल जाएगा. Done, all of you.
Done, sir.
एक और ट्राई करते हैं. Average velocity, the temperature at which the average velocity of hydrogen molecule will be equal to the root mean square velocity at 300 Kelvin. At 300 Kelvin, the temperature at which average velocity of hydrogen become equal to the root mean square velocity at 300 Kelvin. 353.25, 250.5, 405.2, 153.6. So root 8 RT by pi m will be equals to root 3 RT by m, and this is 300. Very good, yes. It will be 353.25 Kelvin. So just the calculation based question they are. Dharma, Rishikesh, Sanika, Yash, very good. मधुरा, वेरी गुड. एक अच्छा क्वेश्चन करते हैं. Not a calculation boy, not a calculation based. कैलकुलेशन में तो क्या ही आप कर लोगे. थोड़ा बढ़िया क्वेश्चन करते हैं. The mass of molecule AB is 4 times the mass of molecule AC. The RMS velocity of AB is 3 times the RMS velocity of AC. The ratio of partial pressure exerted by AB and AC will be in container having volume V and temperature T. बोलो यश. Yes, Gaurav. Can we write? You do not have to write anything. You have to mark one of the option. And if by solving you are getting 353.26, then you can write that also. 0.01 का आराम से चल जाएगा. Yeah, that is very good then. You can put that only 353.26. That will also be correct. Anyone got it? Yes, we have not done this question. D. Very good, Varun. At least you answered. What about others? अमोद नहीं किया आपने ये. अमल. मंगेश. ओके, तो हमें बताना है रेशियो. Ratio of partial pressure must be equal to molar ratio, and molar ratio means mass upon molar mass, mass upon molar mass. Now mass ratio is given. Mass of molecule AB is 4 times the mass of AC. AB का mass जो है, mass of AB is 4 times the mass of AC. मतलब W/WC will be equal to 4. ये तो मिल गया. 4 into M of AC divided by M of AB निकालना है. This is what we have to calculate. Am I audible to all? Yes, sir. Okay. अब RMS velocity is inversely proportional to square root of mass. Temperature के भी directly proportional होती है, but temperature is given same. RMS velocity is inversely proportional to mass, means Vrms of AB divided by Vrms of AC will be equals to root of mass of AC by mass of AB. Now we are given that RMS velocity of AB is 3 times the velocity of AC. So this value will become 3. 3 will be equals to root of MAC by MAB. दोनों तरफ स्क्वायर कर देंगे. 9 will be equals to MAC by MAB. That's it. ये भी पता चल गया. We can put it in this formula. Let this be equation first. Put in equation first. We will get 4 into 9 will be equals to partial pressure of AB divided by partial pressure of,
So
that is
it will
36 is to
9 upon 4, right? Because 4 is multiplied by MAC upon MAB there.
and we are getting MAC upon MAB only.
But we are getting is equal to 9, right? And there it is multiplied.
So in place of this, can't we write this 4 into 9?
Yes, sir.
है ना?
Yeah.
Understood, all of you?
So can you explain this problem again? I have lost the connection.
Just I was saying that we have to calculate the ratio of partial pressures. We had to calculate the ratio of partial pressures. Now ratio of partial pressure will be equal to molar ratio. And mole is what? Given mass upon molar mass, given mass upon molar mass. Ratio of the given mass is already given. We just want the ratio of molar mass. Ratio of molar mass is not directly given. It is given in terms of RMS velocity. If we know the relation of RMS velocity, we can calculate the ratio of molar mass also. Because we
So
know
just
RMS is inversely proportional to molecular mass.
okay, sir.
So RMS velocity of AB is 3 times the RMS velocity of AC. In place of this, you can put 3. And you can solve this squaring on both the sides. You will get MAC upon MAB will be 9.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
That will be equal to 36. Understood? All of you. Right to mass of molecule as molar mass. That's what we are doing. No, how you can take mass as molar mass? Mass is the given mass. If you take mass of the mass as molar mass, तो फिर गिवन मास के यहाँ पे क्या लिखोगे? अमोद, you want both the masses, given mass also and molar mass also. Then only you can calculate the moles, and then only you can solve this question. All of you understood this? The total kinetic energy of 64 gram of methane at at 27 degrees centigrade is average kinetic energy of 16 gram of oxygen gas at 27 degrees centigrade. Just tell me the formulas which you will put. Just tell me the formulas that you will put. मैथ की जरूरत नहीं है, मैथ तो आप वैसे भी कैलकुलेटर से कर रहे हो. So just tell me the formulas that you will put. Three by two nRT for first one or for second one, Madhura? टोटल काइनेटिक एनर्जी, टोटल काइनेटिक एनर्जी के लिए 3/2 nRT, where n is mole. Mole is given mass upon molar mass. T in Kelvin. Kelvin means 300. Okay. वेरी गुड. तो ये उससे हो जाएगा. दूसरे वाला सेकंड, what formula will put? R is 25/3 joule per Kelvin per mole. Am I audible? Three by two n R T. ये हो गया 1 4 200 600 into 25. 600 into 100 by 4. 150. 15,000. Yeah. Done, all of you? मैंने R को लिखा है 25/3. सेकंड वाले में क्या फॉर्मूला लगेगा? व्हाट विल बी द फॉर्मूला फॉर द सेकंड वन, मधुरा? 3 by 2 kT. Okay, and K value we already know. Three by 2 kT for 1 molecule. Understood? We'll put the formula, we'll get the answer.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So can you explain this question? I had lost my connection.
I said for average kinetic energy is kinetic energy for 1 molecule of oxygen. Kinetic energy for 1 molecule of oxygen, that will be 3 by 2 kT. 3 by 2 into K is 1.38 into 10 to the raised power minus 23 into temperature is 300 for 1 molecule. For 1 molecule.
So what is that
Okay.
1 point?
This is Boltzmann constant, K value.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
In 16 gram of oxygen, we have Na by 2 molecule. We have Na by 2 molecule. So once you get for the 1 molecule multiplied with Na by 2, you will get the final answer.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. For 1 molecule, you will get this much. For 1 molecule, you will get this much. For Na by 2 molecule, you will get multiplied with this Na by 2, you will get your answer. So 3 by 2 into 1.38 into 10 to the raised power minus 23 into 300 into Na by 2. That will be your answer. Understood? All of you understood? We know the value of Na, so we'll get the final answer as this one. Any problem to anyone in this? Any problem to anyone in this? Average kinetic energy means? Yes.
Could you please explain again?
I said we have to calculate average kinetic energy for 16 gram of oxygen gas at 300 Kelvin. Okay. Now, for average kinetic energy, we mean that the kinetic energy of 1 molecule, right? Kinetic energy of 1 molecule is given by the formula 3 by 2 kT. Okay. Average kinetic energy, मतलब average kinetic energy is kinetic energy for one molecule is given by the formula 3/2 kT. Any doubt till here? Any doubt till here? Average kinetic energy means kinetic energy of one molecule. Kinetic energy of one molecule is given by the formula 3/2 kT. Once you get it for one molecule, we have to calculate for 16 gram. We have to calculate for 16 gram. We have to calculate for 16 gram. 16 ग्राम में कितने मॉलिक्यूल होंगे? Na/2 मॉलिक्यूल, क्योंकि हाफ मोल होता है वो, तो उन सारे मॉलिक्यूल से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो अगर आपको एक मॉलिक्यूल का पता लग गया है तो। ओके सनिका, हु वाज दैट? ये होंगी ना, या कैसे किया आपने कैलकुलेशन मधुरा? 10 की पावर तो खत्म हो जानी चाहिए थी। 3/2 into 1.38 into 10 to the raised power minus 23 into 300 into 6 into 10 to the raised power 23 divided by 2 खत्म होना चाहिए था ये। ये हो गया 3 9 18 27। इसे सॉल्व कर लो। 3 9 27 7/2 into 138, that will be your answer। ओके, मतलब 13.5 into 138। Anyone done this one? $69 into 27।
Sir,
Yes,
sir, can you zoom in the screen? It's not visible properly.
just wait। One 1.863 kilojoule। Very it's visible now। 14 kilojoules। kilojoules।
So how did you get this 6 into 10 is to 23?
Na was that only, na?
Oh, okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes. All of you understood this?
So just scroll up. Done, sir. Thank you, sir.
Maxwell distribution of speeds।
So how it's kj?
1000 से डिवाइड कर दिया तो 1.863 हो गया। It was 1863, तो मैंने 1000 से डिवाइड कर दिया। It becomes kg।
Okay, sir.
Okay।
Compulsory.
Maxwell distribution of, again what?
So it is compulsory to write it in point form, or we can write 1863J.
It will be better if you give it in terms of kilojoule, and rest it depends upon the options. अगर आप multiple choice की बात करते हो तो it will depend upon the options. But in school also, it will be better if you give answer in kilojoules.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So Maxwell gave a graph between the number of molecules and the velocity that they are having. Number of molecules and the velocity that they are having. Number of molecules and the velocity that they are having. So he said that lesser number of molecules, have lesser velocity. Lesser number of molecules have lesser velocity, and lesser number of molecules have higher velocity. Are you getting this graph? Short number of peoples.
Said.
I said, let me write it here. हम मान लेते हैं 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So we can say that 400 number of people have low velocity, lesser number of people have low velocity, and lesser number of people have high velocity. If you have thousands and crores and millions of molecules, then very less proportion will have very low velocity, and very less population will have very high velocity. Okay, maximum number of molecules are having some intermediate velocity. Maximum number of molecule have some intermediate velocity. Which is neither too high nor too low. ठीक है, मान लेते हैं, यहाँ लिख देते हैं हम 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड, 20 मीटर पर सेकेंड, काइंड ऑफ 100 मीटर पर सेकेंड, 200 मीटर पर सेकेंड, 400 मीटर पर सेकेंड, यहाँ पर 200, 300, 400. So the molecules which are having 200, 300, 400 meter per second, they are very less. And the molecules which are having 10 meter per second, 20 meter per second, they are also very less. But the molecules which are having 100 meter per second, they are present in large amount. As you can see. 800 molecules have this particular velocity, or the range of this particular velocity. Getting it? All the molecules do not have same velocity. Some molecules have very low velocity. Some molecules have very high velocity. And most of the molecules have some intermediate velocity. Understood? Any doubt till here? Any doubt till here? Any doubt till here? Less number of molecules have low velocity. less number of molecules have high velocity, but maximum number of molecules have some intermediate velocity. Any doubt till here? Any doubt till here? Am I audible? Maximum number of molecule have some intermediate velocity. Any doubt till here? ठीक है, एक और ग्राफ बनाते हैं. Same number of molecule. Like this. Now, this is the maximum number of molecules. This is the maximum number of molecule. And they are having some particular velocity. उस velocity को क्या बोलेंगे? What do we say that velocity? What do we say that velocity? Am I audible? क्या बात कर रहा है? एवरेज क्यों बोलेंगे यार? मधुरा, velocity attained by maximum number of molecules को average velocity थोड़ी बोलते हैं. That is most probable velocity. Most probable velocity. And some velocity which is higher than most probable velocity must be average velocity. Average velocity ज्यादा होती है most probable velocity से. And root mean square velocity is even higher than most probable velocity. So this how we can mark all the three in this curve. Understood? Understood? तो इस पर अगर हम क्वेश्चन फ्रेम करते हैं, if we frame one question on this, temperature is constant. Temperature is constant. This is gas A, gas B, gas C. This is number of molecule. And this is velocity. What you can predict about their masses? Masses के बारे में क्या बोल सकते हो आप? what you can predict about the masses of gas?
Sir,
Yes.
could you please scroll up?
What you can predict about the masses of gas? Shifa. Sakshi. Anyone? Amal? Amod? Sanika? Madhura? Padma? CBA. C का मास सबसे ज्यादा है और कैसे हुआ आपको ये ज्ञान? How can you can say that, Amod? Amod? Okay, लो यस तो उल्टा बोल रहा है यार. So this is the most probable velocity of A. ये A की most probable velocity है. This is the most probable velocity of B. And this is the most probable velocity of C. As you said, that most probable velocity is inversely proportional to mass. तो जिसकी velocity ज्यादा है उसका mass कम होगा. अमोद, velocity of C is greater than velocity of B is greater than velocity of A. You can see. तो mass होना चाहिए A greater than B greater than C. ठीक है. So you are correct. Just आपने उसको arrange नहीं किया ठीक से.
So just explain again.
I said, Shifa, now also you are saying the opposite answer. I said that temperature is constant. So this is the most probable velocity of A. This is the most probable velocity of B. This is the most probable velocity of C. We can see that most probable velocity is maximum for C and minimum for A. And these velocities are inversely proportional to the masses. These velocities are inversely proportional to the masses. So if velocity is high, mass must be low. इसलिए हो गया ये.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, can we also say the same thing comparing the other velocities? Definitely we can say. Yes, definitely we can say. Whichever velocity you want, you can take. Shifa. Shifa understood. अब अगर हम गैस सेम रखते हैं, गैस हम सेम रखते हैं, ठीक है, मान लेते हैं ये भी गैस ए है लेकिन टेम्परेचर T1, T2 और T3 है. Number of molecules, velocity. Gas is same. What you can predict about their temperature? Sir, how is that possible? What? Yes. All of you do this question. What do you want to ask, Yash? velocity, comparison of velocity is not possible. This is some value, let it be 50. Now लिख लो number 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. These values you can write down and you can compare them. How it can be done? You want to ask me how is it done experimentally? How this experiment was done? वो तो यार एक्सपेरिमेंटल कंडीशन है, आप मुझे अलग से कॉल करो, वी कैन टॉक अबाउट इट. मैक्सवेल ने किया था ये. Microscopic concept है, you can call me, we can discuss about it. So here velocity is increasing. Velocity is increasing. V1, V2, V3. Velocity is directly proportional to temperature. Velocity is directly proportional to temperature. So temperature should also increase. That's it. Very good, Sanjana. Amod, Yash, Shruti. Very nice. अभी इतना करते हैं, बाकी नेक्स्ट क्लास से रियल का स्टार्ट करेंगे. That is it for today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.